Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here and welcome back to New World. Today we are going to continue on with the main story quest, which means we are going to run over here and work on a lost cause. There's an ancient tower of Arcturus here that we have to learn more about. And we have a side quest in the area as well that I'm going to go ahead and try to pin here. There we go. And I've already teleported us over to the Everfall village. So that's where we're at now. Let's take a look at our territory buffs. We are gonna, no surprise, grab the XP gain. And then we're gonna get going. One of you guys let me know that different areas have different resources that are more plentiful. So for instance, the area we've been in so far just doesn't have a lot of iron, I guess, in Windsward. So I'm kind of hoping that we'll find more iron elsewhere. And I may work on our mining skill a little bit as we go and grab a few boulders here and there just to kind of keep leveling that up. Because if we want to be making our own armor, we're going to have this at a pretty high level, I think. Okay, we need these rabbits for one of the side quests. We don't need the wolf, but he's gonna aggro us for sure. Going to have to visit a farm and do some actual farming so we can level up our herbing a little bit, so we can pick up those nodes that we find that require level 30 harvesting. Okay, trees coming down. The Midnight Den. Okay, definitely a place where we're going to find wolves that we don't need. We also have a quest to turn these into blocks and then deliver them to somebody. So this will help with that as well. We need this rabbit, even though we're going to probably pull the wolf here too. It's totally worth it. Of course we miss with the lunge, because why wouldn't we? We are getting a little bit heavy. We'll go ahead and salvage some of this. I kind of just want to get the +5 damage to melee weapon light attacks. That's kind of what I'm working towards here. All health consumables 20% stronger. That could be really good. But it's not like it's giving us a big boost of health at this juncture or anything like that. That being said, I mean, I probably should be putting more points into Constitution because I feel like our health pool might be a little bit low for the level that we are. But I don't really have a way of knowing, because I'm not looking up any builds or anything like that. I'm just kind of trying to put points where I want and where I think makes sense. And that being said, I'd love to hear from you guys if you have different tips on where to spend our attribute points. And kind of what the outcomes are for focusing on different attributes. I'd love to hear from you guys. I just don't want to look it up. I believe that they are strong against slash attacks, so we are going to have to swap out for our Warhammer. And I'm assuming there's a way for us to actually get into this place? Maybe on the other side of the lake? The weird thing is we went from fighting level 14 guys for the last quest to now fighting level 8 guys. It makes me wonder how much of the questing was built and implemented after the areas were already populated by enemies and the scaling had been done and things like that. How much of the actual story questing and side questing was stuff that was added after most of the world was in place. So we need clues to the Hermit's connection to the Soul Wardens, and we need to defeat Ancient Guardian Regent. I'm assuming that's going to be some kind of rare spawn or boss. I feel like wonky things are happening with our compass. Like, I can't see number 2 up on the compass. At all. Which is the one that I kind of want to be going after first. But maybe we're going to end up doing the main quest first. If we can find a way to get into this place. Which I think is going to be right over here. Just kind of hoping we don't drown in the meantime. It's nice to be fighting something a little bit different, but it's still kind of a zombie. Still kind of a zombie. We don't really have a lot of food, do we? We have some materials. We could make a bunch of rations, but we just don't have any on us right now. Let's eat what we do have. Oh no, we have something slotted. There we go. Okay, we should be good for the time being. Death log. Death 7. Cornered on the staircase leading to the second floor. Death 8. Barely got in the door this time before I was swarmed from all angles by ancients. Death 9. Reached the top floor. The Arcturian piercer and allies proved too strong. That was quite a chain of attacks there, where he had a grit and was not stoppable, I don't believe. Let's see, we had one more paragraph here. The treasure is so close I can taste it. How cruel, how unfair of these lingering skeletons to guard something they can no longer use. I am making attempt number 10 tonight, and I am sure I, Kensington, will be victorious. Okay. A death log, that's a new idea. These guys are certainly respawning rather quickly. I don't really like them kind of hanging out behind us, but with the respawn rate, we could be out there all day trying to keep him dead. I see something glowing over here to the right. Whiff. Ancients and their guardians. Regarding the ancient guardians of Aeternum, it is clear that these beings worship ancient society but are not ancients themselves. The statues around the ruins, like Arcturus and others of its magnitude, indicate the ancients had 4 arms and a split face, of which these skeletons that guard the ruins have neither. We can only be left to conclude that the skeletons that shamble about ancient ruins are those of heretics and traitors to their own humanity in revering beings like the ancients. So, are these things the ancients? The things we see in the statues over here? And then also, I mean, the guy's head right there being split. He is certainly an ancient. Apparently we can gather fresh water from anywhere in water. So that we just have a continual prompt on our screen to press E. I kind of want to take these one at a time. Yeah, let's come back here a little bit. And Soul Warden's Flight, a crumbling journal page flecked with rust-colored stains. Journal of Warden Alizar. As it's feared, my leg is useless, broken in battle. Pravin and Michael carried me to Arcturus Tower, but I can see that my weight is a burden. They're already exhausted. There's still too much farther to run. I told them to leave me behind. I knew they'd get farther without me. They refused, like I knew they would. Michael swore the loudest, but in the end, even he couldn't disobey my orders. I barricaded the doors and lit a bonfire on the roof. The enemy can't fail to see it. Hopefully they'll take the bait. If I can buy enough time for the others to escape, I don't care what happens to me. Pass through the Soul Warden's seal and investigate the top of the tower. Certainly, but first, let's thoroughly look around. Oh, hi there. Welcome to the party. Ooh, that was cool. Is that the frost glove? Not sure what it did, if it maybe did damage and slowed them down. It was a cool effect, though. Look at that, just hiding over here. Alright, up we go. Somebody's already cleared this out, obviously. Looks like they're fighting the guy at the top there. So we might be waiting for some respawns. We're also looking for the Ancient Guardian Regent, and I'm kind of assuming that he's going to be up here somewhere, or maybe beyond the portal. But he might have been the guy those other players just defeated right here on this. Alright, let's go through the Soul Warden's seal. Alright, we have action going on here on this platform. Oh, he's already defeated. Lovely. So I'm just going to hang out for a minute, assuming this guy is going to respawn rather quickly. Let's take a look at the note over here. Final entry. This will be my last entry. It's just me and the stars now. To the south, my soul wardens are running. From the north, corruption's army comes. Only I can see them both from up here. Some people live their last moments in a dungeon. I'm lucky to have the stars for company. They've reached the foot of the tower. I, Giannis Alizar, am honored to have served as the Soul Warden commander for all these... Wait, one of my Soul Wardens is coming back. What is Michael doing? I ordered them all to run. That stubborn lunatic is going to get himself corrupted. So that's our boy who we've been doing quest for, Jonas. Was the commander of the Soul Wardens. And in fact did not die in this tower. Alright, this is the Void... or Fallen Soul Warden. Okay. So maybe this is Michael. The one who came back for him. Okay, that's another player's ice pylon they've placed there. Not something for us to attack. And then I think we can head back out of here. And then we have to wait in the other area to see if the Ancient Guardian Regent spawns. That being said... Okay. Probably not the way we want to get down. Now we came through a portal, so I don't know where that portal is, or if we can even go back through it. Oh, it was downstairs. Yeah, I'm just not using my brain or my short-term memory at all. There we go. Maybe this guy that we need isn't actually in this building at all. I guess we should take a closer look at our map. Yeah, I mean, he's being marked, like, slightly somewhere else. But the thing is, I can't get that point to show up at all on our compass. So it's kind of hard to tell where exactly he's supposed to be. Oh wait, what is this? Yeah, there he is. Okay, so he is in the building here. Ouch. Rude. Wish I could have got a better look at him, but he didn't live long, did he? Okay, well that's 2 quests complete. What do we want to do now? We could... Can't fast travel from anywhere. We have to be at one of the teleporters. Let's head back to town then. Probably gonna pull too many of these guys for comfort. But maybe they will run... Oh, we can fish from there somehow. That was a little bit weird. We got a fishing prompt up on the staircase. Well, look, someone's already chained all these guys. I just kind of wanted to get a view of it from a distance here. Very nice. Alright, back to town we go. And after we turn that in, We should be able to teleport right over to where Giannis is. Rabbit? Feels a little bit overkill hitting it with a massive Warhammer, but what are you going to do? Ooh, look at this. A weirdwood tree. Oh, very cool. That just looks cool. I like that. That makes me want to chop more wood so I can chop down that thing. I'm gonna have to try to find more time to do things like the wood cutting and mining the boulders and doing the harvesting. I'm just gonna have to devote like some time, but I mean, I don't have like a lot of free time for stuff like that. As much as I would love to like sit down and just grind for a couple hours. Some days, most days, as some of you are probably familiar with, life does not allow for that kind of time. But I will try to look for opportunities to get those things leveled up. I don't think it's very interesting for most people to watch too much of that in a video. I know some of you guys like to see it, and I'll try to do some of it. But yeah, the thought of doing like a lot of it is not really interesting to me as far as like having it be on recording. Maybe if we could chop a little bit quicker, like maybe eventually with our skill going up, things will move a little bit faster. But then again, we'll probably just be tackling larger things, so it'll just be taking the same amount of time just to cut down or chop or mine something that's worth more resources. God, look at how beautiful the sunlight is here in this game. Yeah, the time that this game shines most graphically is during sunrises and sunsets. For sure. What are you? Sun Creeper. There we go.
Destroy the ancient Guardian leader at Arcturus, and then tell William. This could change everything.
Master Henry and his lost pirates are still menacing the East Roads. Something needs to be...
Hold on, let me guess. You're not long here on the island. Sand, you've been at the beach, and dust. You're in ruins, Arcturus even. I'd have been there myself were it not for that nasty regent.
We defeated the regent, as it happens.
You did? You've done me an enormous favor there.
So we were told.
Ah, the magistrate, of course. Clark. Then he does see the possibility of my work? Well done.
Alright, a couple of these chests to open up here. Daywear pants. And waterlogged gloves. This is an upgrade. Looks a little weird. Looks okay. It's like a metal baseball cap with a half-hearted face guard. We're going to equip these. These are medium armor, so it's going to offer a little bit more protection than the light stuff we're wearing. At least they're not white and red anymore. I'll take it. Some heavy footwear here to replace our medium footwear. Definitely going to go with that. Okay, there we go. There is our slightly new look. Alright, from here, we can fast travel down to the Hermit's Shrine.